Welcome to Unpacked, where we're uncovering life's ups and downs, from love and mental health to career and growth.
With candid stories, honest advice, and special guests, this is your space for conversations that make you laugh, think, and feel seen.
Jess, is the group chat open?
Deb, yes, it's open, and we're unpacking it all. Well, welcome back to Unpacked.
Yay.
How you doing, Deb?
I'm doing great. How are you, Jess?
I am good. We are here. Today we're actually talking about, drum roll please, wellness. And I think it's good to start with what we're doing for our own wellness before we introduce our guest. So something I do just want to share is I am a subscriber to the New York Times personally, and recently they had an article of a few things experts wish you do in semi-midlife to increase longevity.
Ooh.
So I thought I would share a few things that they highlight, and then we could share what we're doing realistically.
Yeah.
One, they say you should be doing interval training. It improves your cardiorespiratory fitness and all that good jazz.
Mm-hmm.
They say you should run errands with a friend.
Okay, accountability.
Accountability, and also the importance of social relationships for people's long-term health and well-being, being part of community. They say someone said, hey, social interaction is wellness intervention. So it's like, get out there, socialize, have your community. Another one was eating fermented foods.
We've talked about it.
Yes.
Kimchi.
I'm not mad at a kimchi, a kombucha, a sauerkraut.
Oh, yes.
They say lifting weights, including a little protein in every meal, taking the stairs, and another one is getting the shingles vaccine, and going to bed at the same time every night.
Okay, that's a great list.
Now, what are you doing?
Well, let's go through that, because I feel like as you were listing them off, I was mentally thinking, am I doing that? Should I be doing that? I could definitely do better with sleep. I am a bit of an insomniac, and sometimes before you know it, it's 1 or 2 a.m. I have a little bit of revenge procrastination in my bones, and I want to reclaim my time at the end of the night. So yeah, I could do better with sleep.
Me too. Yeah. What time are you trying to go to sleep?
I think by 10 would be ideal.
10 is my time too. And when I look up, I'm like, oh, damn, it's 11.
Right.
And then it's not midnight.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my time. Yeah, right. I need to do better.
Exactly. I like that list a lot. I think, yeah, strength training is good. For me, wellness looks like listening to myself, my body, and taking breaks when I need to. And that can be physical breaks or mental breaks. One of the things on the list that you mentioned was socializing with friends, which I love. It always gives me a charge, but at the same time, my social battery runs out pretty quickly. So I like to balance my social activities with time by myself. So I think that balance is priority for me. But I love that list. I think it's great. Eat your vegetables, eat your fermented foods, yada, yada, yada. I love it.
All of that. Yeah. I feel a ditto to everything you said. Trying to go to bed at a better time, which is a goal. Movement is important for me. I love my Pilates. It is just, I don't know what it is, especially when you get to lay down and move and work out. I'm like, this is relaxing. Like I feel a burn, but I'm not up doing some crazy hit thing.
Yes.
So I love my Pilates, and I am learning leaning into listening to my body too. If I honestly have a social obligation and my body's like, listen, you really just need to stop and rest, I'm most likely going to do that. And if my body's like, hey, we need to get a bit more movement in, I might take the stairs instead of taking the elevator. I might take a little break in between a flight or two, but I'm going to get some moving.
Well, how many flights are you going up, my sister?
Well, I live on the 11th floor. So if I take the stairs that kind of day, I might do that. And then at work, who knows?
You're committing to all 11 floors?
Sometimes I commit to all 11 floors, but I'll be real with you. I am a Pilates girly, okay? But sometimes that first flight, I'm like, my breath should not be this short. The struggle.
Oh my God, I commend you, because the only flight I acknowledge is a wine flight, okay?
And I'm not mad at that either, because I think you and me both are doing better from a wellness standpoint of rewarding ourselves, or even just, if there isn't anything to quote unquote reward, let's just treat ourselves, indulge. Like,
yeah, we did our best today, and that's good
yes. Enough. Yeah, we woke up, we did all the things, and cheers.
Cheersy.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yes. Well, on that note, I think we have somebody today who's going to tell us how to listen to your body, things we can do for our body and for ourselves, embracing everything life has to offer. I'm so excited to get into it.
Me too. We're really excited to have Manuela with us today. Hi, Manuela. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful. Thank you so much.
We're grateful too and excited to have you. I think we're going to dive in, and I'll start with the intro of a bit more about you.
Yeah, great.
Amazing. So to kick things off, Manuela is a Pilates instructor who describes her teaching style as intentional, spicy, and supportive. She's passionate about helping clients tune into their own bodies and find their own strength, treating each class as a chance for people to explore what they're capable of. And I can speak to that too, being one of your Pilates students. I missed Monday, but I'll be back. Beyond the studio, Manuela is also an entrepreneur running her own handmade jewelry line centered on earth gems, bringing the same intentionality and care she brings to teaching into her pieces designed to feel grounded and personal. So welcome, Manuela, to the Unpacked podcast.
Thank you.
Listener, she is sporting a side braid, some beautiful jewelry, a little off the shoulder action. She's really bringing the fire today. So I think, yes, when you say your style is intentional and spicy, I see the spiciness and I like it. I think we like it.
Me too. It's all good vibes.
Yes.
Oh, hot hands.
So Jess mentioned that you have, obviously, you're a Pilates instructor, but I think it might be safe to say one of your passions is your earth gems and your jewelry line. I would love to touch a bit on the gems aspect of what you do day to day and the business that you've grown, and we'll get into a little bit more of that later. But just very curious in terms of what got you started into loving gems and being passionate about it. Was there someone that spoke it onto you that intrigued you? Was this something you discovered on your own? Just always kind of been curious about it? What kind of got you started in that direction?
All right. Well, it all started since I came here to America. I came here when I was 20 years old. So I was in the gap of what I'm going to do with my life. What is this world? It's all numbers and you got to be working for it. So my father always told me, you got to find something to do that you like, anything, find the beauty of it. So when I first came here, I didn't know exactly that I wanted to do jewelry. I always loved jewelry. My grandmother's always was using beautiful jewelry. I'm wearing right now one of her rings.
Oh.
And this one is inspired me to work with gemstones. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. Last year, my father came to New York and he was, okay, it's time for you to do something that you like now that you are settled. And we were between carpenter or jewelry. So I'm like, yeah, I want to do carpenter. But he was...
Oh, you wanted to do carpentry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was, you're going to have to do a lot of strength. And I'm like, yeah, I'm tired to have so many strength. I'm going to pick jewelry that is tiny. You can work with it. It's not heavy. I'm already putting my body here in in this world. So for us, we need more soft jobs, I believe, not that tough. And I started last year not expecting what it was going to be, like just enjoying the present moment. Because if I think about the future, I'm already having shake or anxiety and the only thing that brings me back is also my body and the present moment, like with the breathing that we were talking before. The breathing brings you back to this moment. So, well, I went off the roots of the trip, but going back to jewelry, I had great teachers. It's a couple, the owners of the studio I study, and they were teaching me everything. They have small courses, wax settings, it has metals. So I did a 360 course.
Okay.
And when I saw that it was possible to make, because I was seeing people around me that it was making and make it possible, it inspired me to try it out. Like, okay, let me buy the gemstones. Let me get the metals. I always knew that I like creativity, like that freedom there, like everybody in the space of art.
Yeah.
There is no limits. You can do anything.
Yeah. There's so many mediums that you can showcase your creativity in. So you just gravitated towards the jewelry and the crystals, your grandmother's ring, and all of that kind of came together for you in that moment.
Great. Yes.
Yeah, I love your point of not focusing on where the business will end up or what next year or 5 years looks like for the business. It's being in the present and knowing that you've committed to this and enjoy this.
Yes, that is what my therapist told me. Because I'm like, where I'm gonna be, what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And she was, as long as you are kind with the others.
Yeah.
And you do things for yourself, like going to the sun, working out, eating healthy. That's the main thing. We have to keep our bodies healthy to have a long life, right? We all want.
Yeah. I'm not doing a good job at that, but this isn't about me. So
you're right. You're right. You are. I see you at last.
I love that.
So question for you, Manuela. What was your very first crystal? Outside of your grandmother's ring, I guess technically that might be your first, but what was your first and do you still have it?
Yes. It's the blue topaz. It's a blue gem like the sky.
Oh,
it's from Brazil. I still have it. But the more I do jewelry, the more perfectionist I will be. So when I see my pieces, I'm like, no, this has to be fixed, or this has to be better, or I'm very tough to myself also. I'm not like, but I still have it.
Is there a story behind how you got the gem or why? Or you were like, this is beautiful, it's calling me, and...
I had so many gems. I bought so many gems, and I'm like, I'm going to start with the bigger one.
Okay. Yeah.
The bigger one, because the tinies take more time. And
I see.
I didn't have the expertise. So when you do something, you got to practice. So let me pick the bigger so I can work better.
Got it. Okay. That makes sense.
And then little by little, I was choosing, okay, more tiny. But it didn't have something meaningful. Just the moment of doing it was meaningful. I was not thinking, I don't know exactly.
That makes sense. Because I sometimes wonder, like, do we choose crystals or do crystals choose us? Is there some sort of gravitational magnetic pull? Because they all represent different things, right? So is there a subconscious reason why we maybe choose one over another outside of the color or, the size? Is there something more spiritual? Yeah, something more inside of us that's just gravitating towards it, or are we being pulled in that way for a certain direction? You have a perspective on that?
What do you think? Do we choose the gems or crystals, or do they choose us?
I believe they choose us.
I feel like I knew you were going to say that.
But thank you for waking me up that, because sometimes you live so in automatic that you don't go back to, the blue is the sky. So God is in the sky. So maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in the energetic between the gems and the nature, the trees.
Yeah. Love it. Love it.
So would love to hear about what drew you to Pilates specifically, and also when you made the decision to make it official to become an instructor. What's the story there?
Well, before that story,
Uh-huh.
people took me to places. Like, I started ground zeros, barista, bar mitzvah, working at events.
Okay.
There I was meeting people that little by little took me for being a secretary on a real estate, then for a lawyer office that did my papers.
Okay.
Then the lawyer office, I was going to the industry of the restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the best jobs I had was at the Whitney Museum. And I made a friend, Lucy, that we had the same birthday. So it was meant to be, I guess.
Okay, shout out Lucy.
Yes, shout out Lucy. She was doing Pilates and I was always interested of it. In Argentina, I heard about it, but all the moms were doing Pilates and it was something of social class and, and here there was an intro pack for $60. So I'm like, what? Let me get it.
That's a good deal.
It's a great deal.
And I was living in New Jersey back then. And the studio was on Brooklyn. And I was going there with Lucy or even by myself, like early in the morning. After the 60 pack, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. So I was buying a whole pack for the month and always taking with the same teacher. I was sometimes taking with others.
Yeah.
But I was going to Jackie because she had a lot of passion of teaching.
It makes such a difference, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
All there have passion, but she had years of experience. Like she's 54, maybe 55.
Mm-hmm.
And when I work out, I am like, okay, let me do this better. Or I discover new things. Oh, I feel this now. Oh, it's like an exploration there. And she teach me how my body works, like how the rib cage moves, how I can place my hips so I can be in the correct form. And one day she was, you're going to be an instructor. And I'm like, me? I love giving. And knowledge is going to pass
generations. That's true. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I love that. Well, I've had you as a teacher and I really love the hands-on kind of personable approach that you have. And it's very warm. It's very
sometimes.
Well, it's not always nice and kind, but you do push your students to know what they can do, I feel. I also feel, actually, a really quick question. With Pilates, you always have to remind me that I need to close my rib cage. What's the importance of that, and why do I have such a challenge doing it?
Because when you're in the correct form, you feel that burn.
Okay, all right. So you're helping me with my core to strengthen my core. Okay.
When the ribs are flatter, it's hard to keep that core close.
Gotcha.
The
Okay.
ribs and hips is what keep it connected, that pelvic floor. That imaginary line that is the transversus and all your deep abs.
Gotcha. Okay.
When I was doing plank, there is where it wake me up. Like she was ribs and hips, and I'm like, wow.
Makes a difference.
It
Yes.
makes a big difference.
Yeah.
It does. I'm grateful for every experience, like even the ones that they are not the coolest ones. My mother and my father had two different mindsets when I was a kid. My mother maybe he was fighting with depression, and my father was every morning music and let's do that. My mother was keep doing stuff, but maybe it's like, oh, what a horrible day. Oh, I hate my life. Oh, I don't blame her. Life is tough.
Yeah.
But there are two mindsets to choose.
Yes.
So I saw my mother and I was like always, Mom, don't think like that. Mom, don't do that. Mom, words are powerful. Like you end up believing them. And she had a rough childhood, I believe. I mean, there was always beauty in it, but she has 6 brothers and the father maybe he didn't love himself, so you are not useful, you are this, you are not. So a kid will believe what you are saying.
Yeah.
And through generations, we have to heal that tree in some way. I used to talk to myself very, very tough, like, oh, look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, I look disgusting. Oh, thankfully I stopped with that mindset long time ago.
I love what you said about saying things to yourself in the mirror. You were saying not so nice things, but I think it's good practice to start saying good things to yourself in the mirror. Like maybe start your day with a positive affirmation. If anybody's listening that wants to start doing that, is there an affirmation that you can provide them to just like easy, quick in the morning, like something you recommend they start saying to themselves?
I accept who I am. I believe if you don't accept yourself, you're living that stage of failure, like, oh, I'm a failure. Accept what you have, be grateful for what you have, and try to be the best every day. Like if yesterday, I know it's cliche, but if yesterday you wasn't as good as today, try to do something kind to someone else. Giving gives you. Don't expect to receive by giving back. It's a difference. Like every grain counts.
Yes. So I accept who I am and I am grateful.
Yeah. It's hard. I know it's hard.
No, it's powerful.
I agree. I actually think I'm going to start doing that. I need more good self-talk, especially in the mornings to start things off.
I used to write Post-it notes of things, positive affirmations, and look at them when I was working at my desk. And I feel like that helped me when stressful situations happened. I reacted differently because I had been training my brain to think more positively. So I think that really works.
Yes. I'm happy you found that tool. There are many tools to pick, so whatever works for any individual is good. And I'm going to try it as well.
Yeah.
Also journaling.
You're a big journaler.
I have not journaled for a bit, but whenever I journal, it just feels like a nice release of, in a very good way and a form of expression. But I don't reserve the time to do it.
Yeah.
But it's important to me. The thing that I am not a fan of is, especially on Instagram, people sharing wellness habits as if you need to do all of them or you're not doing a good job. It's like, make sure you drink this much water. Make sure you have tea in the morning. Make sure you say an olive oil shot that's organic. Make sure you love yourself. Make sure you say your affirmations. So much that it's taking the joy away from not euphoria, but just the randomness of life. If it occurs, it occurs. If it's the right time for it and if you have intention to do it, let it happen. If it doesn't happen every day, that's okay too, I think there could be a downward spiral if you try and make it perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
I could listen to you talk all day. You have such a beautiful accent.
Thank you.
And you're from Argentina originally, correct?
Yes.
So how long ago did you come to the States? Did you come to New York first?
I would say that originally I was born in Uruguay.
Okay.
When I was 6, I moved to Argentina. My older sister and my little sister are Argentinian. So in the middle, my parents were going back and forth because Uruguay is nearby, just a river between Argentina and Uruguay.
Okay.
It used to be a province from Argentina long time ago.
I did not know that.
Me either.
Great.
Love it. So with your Argentinian and Uruguayan background and culture, how important is it for you to make sure that's represented in your businesses and as a Pilates instructor? Do you go out of your way to make sure that you represent fully? Is it something that's top of mind, or does it just kind of come out of you naturally? You don't even think about it.
Now that it's a World Cup, I'm like, I'm Argentinian.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm happy being Argentinian, but I will be happy being a New Yorker too.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Going back to what you're saying before you asked me, when I came here 5 years ago, I went first to New Jersey. I was there 2 months with my grandmother. But my grandmother was also another door of seeing how to live in a negative mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she was very caring and loving, she was dealing with her unhealed traumas.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you hide yourself with alcohol or pills. So she kicked us out 2 months after being here.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And that day, I was with my friend. I came with my friend from Argentina, Francisco. And after 2 months, I was like, you are going to talk me about love when you blah, blah, blah to grandfather. And she was, you are out. I grabbed the trash bags. I put all the way. Facebook Market.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a room.
Yeah.
You found a room at
I
this
found a
marketplace? Wow.
I called and I'm like, can I go there?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, come. I put the things. I order a
Uber
car.
or
Yes.
taxi? Uh-huh.
Yes, I ordered a car. I put the things on it. I stole to my grandmother some blankets, towels.
I'm essentials. You're like, yeah.
Just family, that counts. I can do that.
She's kicking you out. The least
Right.
you can do is give you some towels and blankets.
You didn't steal it, you borrowed it. You borrowed it. Yes.
Yes. I came from Argentina with some panties and a spare shirt. And when I came here, I was working in events, so I had my uniform. So I didn't have much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And on the Uber, the guy was, the Bronx? I'm like, yeah, the Bronx. And I'm like, what is the Bronx? This is the most dangerous, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what?
Where were you, in the South Bronx? Do you remember where you were?
First, University Avenue and
Okay.
Cambridge.
Okay. All right.
And it was a nice area because it was near the hospital. So I was...
Okay.
It's not like you were, on Gun Hill Road in the Bronx. Okay. So we talked about Pilates. We've talked about your background, coming to the States, starting in New Jersey, going to the Bronx, being in Brooklyn now. You are a Pilates instructor. Let's get into the business of jewelry and the gems too.
Yes. Let's get into that.
Because we covered when you decided to start your own business, the origin story, your father saying you need to do something you enjoy, carpentry or the jewelry. We went with jewelry. How do you decide which stones to work with and what they're meant to support?
My mother is very spiritual. My older sister is very spiritual. She was also an inspiration. Back to the stones. I have in my room, I have all big rocks, not even cut as a gem.
Mm-hmm.
And when she gave me to me, it has the spiritual meaning. This will protect you. This will give you peace or acceptance.
Yeah.
And I always receive those gifts with a lot of like, oh, it's protecting me. When I even do yoga, I love yoga too.
Mm-hmm.
I put the stones near me, or I have my rituals in some way. Maybe I'm not the best expressing it.
I love that it was passed on to you as well from your family and generations. And so you're kind of carrying it through, and you're helping to spread that as well by talking to our listeners, talking to us. So it's all very like fluid between people. So I love that you're speaking about it and your passion is coming across.
What else should people make sure that they're doing? So our listeners want to make sure they're taking care of themselves. What else? Anything else come to mind, or does that cover it?
I'll say what you are saying, just being kind. Kindness is what brings us together.
Well said.
Yeah.
So Manuela, how can we find more about your collections, your jewelry?
On my Instagram.
Okay, on your Instagram.
It's mariposa33 /down.
Okay.
Butterfly in English will be my name.
Yes, Mariposa 33.
Yes. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us, Manuela, and that's Unpacked.
That's Unpacked. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
with all that being said, we've got more stories, more laughs,
more realness, and more unpacking next time.